Staaten die Verbrennung der Amerikaner.
What is up, my beautiful mates of YouTube? My name is Aussie Marcel, and in today's video I'm going to be recommending 5 great fragrances for beginners. Or you could look at it as like 5 great fragrances for somebody looking to start their collection with. So these are going to be very basic, but not in a bad way. I think the word basics has such negative connotations nowadays. Basic doesn't need to be a negative, guys. Basic can just mean simple, easy, people-pleasing. So these are 5 scents that a beginner could absolutely build their collection around. And before that, my fragrance of the day. Yes, Seductive Noir. This is marketed towards women, but it smells very unisex to my nose. Vanilla, iris, and it's got like this earthy and aromatic quality to it as well. There's just something about the note of iris that's so lush and sexy and attractive, and even if it is a women's scent, why wouldn't you want to smell attractive? Why wouldn't you want to smell so good? I mean, the amount of compliments that I get on this is ridiculous, and people think, for some reason people are always thinking it's like a Dior fragrance. Like whenever I'm wearing this out, people always go, is that Dior? I don't understand why. Actually, I kind of do understand why. It's because I think people are sort of conditioned to the whole Dior Homme Iris pathway, you know? I actually do understand it. But, so maybe if you're looking for a really cheap alternative to a Dior fragrance, give this one a chance, guys. I mean, at $25 Australian on sale, really shop around for this one, because I've seen this as high as 50 bucks. That I would even pay $50 for it, honestly. So give this one a chance, try it out. I think you'll love it. I really do. Okay, let's start with the cheapest one on the bunch, and I picked this one up for $15 or $20. I can't remember what the receipt was. Curve. Fresh, citrus forwards, fruity, some wood, some musks here. I've seen online that a lot of people recommend Curve Crush, and that is a good fragrance, don't get me wrong. But I really do love just the classic Curve here. If you are a young man in particular, this will absolutely appeal to you. It's just, there's something so masculine about this one, but it's fresh. This is the kind of scent that I imagine a surfer would wear. And that's just the surfers that would wear fragrances. Most of the surfers that I know don't really give a crap about fragrances and perfumes and all of that. And I respect the hell out of them for that. But this is just so attractive. I'm gonna have to spray it. I mean, for less than $20 Australian, this is almost the perfect men's scent, and I truly mean that. There's so many qualities to Curve that makes it an attractive fragrance. Highly recommend that one, and the performance for a fresh scent is really solid as well. We're talking 6 hours plus for a fresh, attractive, mass appealing scent. I mean, what more could you want? It doesn't smell cheap at all. It smells way more expensive than it is. Next up, let's go for something a little different. Versace Eros. Now this is obviously a little more expensive. You're going to be finding this for anywhere from $60 for a 30 ml bottle all the way up to 100 plus for a larger bottle. But occasionally Priceline, if you're here in Australia, do have sales for Versace Eros for the 200 ml bottle, and the 200 ml bottle on sale is sometimes $100 Australian. My recommendation is that, because that'll last you forever and it smells incredible. This is the perfect going out scent. It's a great date night scent. I mean, Eros is well known in the fragrance community for being just a versatile beast, and it really is. There's almost nothing to this one that you could dislike. It's sweet, it's warm, it's spicy, you've got mint, apple, you've got that, just that masculine sweet quality to it. It's one of the best selling men's fragrances for a reason, and that's because it's sexy as hell, it performs great, and in my view, to my nose, this is way more preferable than to something like Paco Rabanne's 1 Million or even Paco Rabanne's Invictus. And I would recommend Invictus over 1 Million anyway, but Eros just absolutely cleans them up. Just fucking starches them. So yeah, there's a good chance you already own this. There's a good chance that this is something that's already on your radar. And if you haven't picked it up yet, pull the trigger on it. This one is incredible. Circling back around to the fresh side, we've got CK1 Summer 2019. But this is sort of like a placeholder for any of the CK1 summer fragrances. They're all a little different every year. Like this one has a note of tea and it's also got a note of driftwood. To my nose, a fragrance like this is almost perfect. The performance isn't as bad as people say it is, and I think they're more mass appealing and more modern than CK1 or CKB or CK All. This one in particular smells very beachy. It's another summer surf appropriate scent. This one in particular has a collection of stickers on the back. I haven't used them yet, but I think it's such a cool touch that that Calvin Klein would do something like this. See, little stickers. I think that's cool as hell. So, the smell, the fragrance. Fresh, aquatic, it's got an almost salty quality to it. These CK1 summer scents, sometimes they smell like a, a fresh summery cocktail, like a mojito. This one, it smells like the breeze on a beach on a beautiful summer's day. These CK1 summer fragrances, I've said it before and I'm going to continue saying it, but these are some of the best fragrances on the market for compliments. There is no one on earth that could dislike the way these smell. CK1 Summer 2019 is one of the best they've released, and they just continue releasing fantastic summer fragrances. I look forward to them every year. I've got a collection, I think I've got about 6 of them, and they're all fresh, but they're all like quite different from one another, and I really love that about the CK1 summer scents. You can typically find them here in Australia for about $50 and under. At that price, I would say pull the trigger on them. Well, goodbye. Next up is a very underrated men's fragrance, and that is Coach for men. At least here in Australia, it's super underrated. The Coach fragrances are just banging. Coach Platinum, Coach Blue. You get a little bit of like Dior Sauvage vibes with this one. Aromatic, fresh, that hint of like almost luxurious leather. It's very masculine. It's got like this almost spiced apple quality, like this apple cinnamon kind of vibe. It smells very fresh, but it smells like perfect. It smells like it would be perfect to wear in the evenings when you're going out, but you want to be like more sophisticated. You don't want to be as like youthful and as buoyant as Versace Eros. This is sort of like the grown-ups version of that. Although like the fragrances, like they're not too comparable, but man, this one smells stunning. It's a stunner for sure. Pricing varies wildly. The 40 ml of this I got on sale at Chemist Warehouse for like $35. It was like a little clearance thing, so they had all the tiny little bottles for like 35 bucks. But I didn't see at the time that they had the bigger ones on sale for 50. I just would have bought the big 100+ ml bottle for 50. If you're only looking to, have a few fragrances in your collection, get the bigger bottle and just sort of build your collection around that. This is one of the most versatile fragrances on the market. It performs pretty damn well at about 8 hours plus, and you'll get longer performance if you wear it on your clothes instead of on your skin. Highly recommend Coach for Men. And last but not least is one of the best scents that I tried last year, and that's CK Eternity Parfum. Rummy, sweet, boozy, little woody. I'm always getting compliments for this one, and I can understand why. It's sort of like a more mature version of Paco Rabanne's 1 Million. A boozier, more wearable take on it, more versatile. You could wear this on a summer's day quite easily. Perhaps not like on the highest heat of summer's day, but this is just a stunning scent, and I don't know what else to say about it. It is a stunning fragrance. Less than $50 Australian, gets you 100 ml. It performs incredibly at 12 hours plus, at least on my skin. The compliments that you're gonna get for this one, just try it. Just try it and you'll understand what I mean, because this It's stunning. Anyways, if you've ever worn any of these fragrances before, let me know in the comments below. And until the next video, my name is Aussie Marcel, and I'll catch you guys around.